This session, I will teach you how to create a widget named image and bring an image outside the program and add it to the program. Actually, we're going to learn that what we should do in order to bring in different kinds of content such as file, images, or even a URL inside the program. So, let's keep going about this issue. First, I enter the Android Studio, and there is a main class that is actually here. So, I open Android Studio, and also emulator is running here. What should we do? I want to create an asset folder in order to import whatever file I want inside the project. By this way, I have access to the file inside the class. Well, to this end, I should enter poopspack.yum and define the file, and then I should select package.get. So what should we do now? Pay attention that I press space on the keyboard twice. First and second space. I press space 2 times. Pay attention that these spaces are very important. If you press the space button more than 2 times, you might face an error. So you should press it twice in order to avoid any kind of errors. We write the keyword assets, and then we put a colon in front of it. Under that, you should put 3 spaces. So 1, 2, and 3. So pay attention, the first one we had 2 spaces, and in this one we have 3 spaces. We press 3 space, and then we put a dash. After putting the dash, you should enter the name of the folder and file. I enter the name of the file and the folder that I want to put my file inside it. I create a folder here. You can choose whatever name you wish to your folder. I give the name asset folder. And inside the assets folder, I copy an image named a.jpg and put it inside the folder. I paste it here, a.jpg. As you see, there is a file named a.jpg inside the assets folder. I press a space and write the name of the folder, assets folder / a.jpg. Well, you should pay attention that we are going to have 3 spaces. I have typed 4 spaces and it is wrong. We should have 3 spaces, so 1, 2, and 3. And there should be 1 space between these 2. Now I press package get and it imports the file to our project. As you can see, a.jpg is easily imported to our project. After pressing package get, we should enter main.dart. Now we want to show the image we have transferred from outside inside the program. I define a body inside the escape fold, and the body is an image.assets. It shows you 4 choices. One of them is from assets. It is the file that we have entered the program from outside. The other is a file that refers to internal and external memory. and the other is related to temporary memory of phone, and the other is from the network, which is the internet. We only enter assets and we want to show the image we have imported the program from outside. We should write a name here. We should copy the name and enter it exactly here. Pay attention that the name should be the same. Now we have to get a build from our project. As you can see, the program is successfully built and the image we have imported is shown to us. Image.assets is one type of showing files. The other type is using provider. Now I will tell you another way of showing the content. What should we do now? The only thing I have to do is to bring it to the bottom and change it to comment. I define a container. This container should have a decoration. So container and decoration. And this decoration is box decoration, and I put an image inside the box decoration. You know, because this is a very complicated issue, it would be better to talk about box decoration and other sessions, or actually we can dedicate a whole session to talk about box decoration due to its complicated features. Well, now I create a child inside this container and show you the circular avatar for you. What is circular avatar? It is an avatar that can show the image as a circle, and it wants background image, which needs an image provider. Image provider, and actually the image provider is a feature that you can use it as an assets image. We have two types of this provider. We can use image.assets or we can use assets image. In some conditions, it asks for an image provider. In fact, assets image is derived from image provider. There are two ways. You can either use image.assets or you can use assets image. If we enter image.assets, we will encounter an error here. But if we change it to assets image, there won't be any problem. So I copy and paste it here. So if I press Ctrl S on my keyboard, I will see that a circular avatar is shown. It is a bit small. In order to magnify it, we have to give it a radius. For example, I set the radius to 200. So we see that it is bigger now after changing the radius to 200. If we copy it and place it here, we will encounter an error. You know, you see, this is the error. It says that it should be of image provider type. So instead of image.assets, we have to use assets image. The usage of these two depends on the condition. Sometimes you need to use image.assets and some other times you need to use assets image. I hope you've enjoyed this session, but let me remind you that whatever you wish to import to your program from outside, for example, images or URLs or any other files, you should put it inside poopspack.yaml, and then you should press package get in order to use it. I hope you have enjoyed this session too. Goodbye until next session.